So creative pricing can feel like a mystery. If you're a creative, you've probably wondered, how do I price this project without undercharging or losing a client? And if you're a business, maybe you have asked, why does a 60-second animation cost thousands? Is this designer just making up numbers? This video is for both sides. Creatives who wants to price their work with confidence, and businesses who want to understand what they are paying for. In the next few minutes, we will break down how to price projects like animations, videos, branding, and design, the difference between value-based pricing and just charging for time, what makes some projects cost more than others, and how to create subscriptions that create real wins. Let's clear up the confusion and talk about how creative pricing really works. Whether you're selling or buying creative work, these are some red flags you want to avoid. Charging or expecting hourly rates for everything. Hourly sounds fair, but it punishes speed and expertise. A logo that took 2 hours might be the result of 10 years of skill. Flat rates with no context. When creatives throw out numbers without understanding the real goals of the business, and when clients expect fixed rates without clear deliverables, it leads to misalignment, delays, and disappointment. Third red flag is ignoring the value the project creates. Design, animation, branding, these aren't decorations. They influence trust, emotion, conversion, and revenue. If you don't tie the pricing to your business value, you are guessing. Pricing different types of projects. Now let's look at some creative services and why their prices vary. So both creatives and clients can set up better expectations. 2D animation. Typically, 2D animation is priced per second or minute, and it includes from script to final editing. Sometimes it includes the voices, sometimes it doesn't. And most of the times it includes the voiceovers and music. A 60-second custom animation can range from $1,500 to $10,000. Why? Because it's not just drawing. You are building a full story engine. 3D animation. This includes modeling, rigging, texturing, lighting, rendering. It's production heavy and software intensive. A 30-second 3D animation could be around $3,000 up to $15,000. Now with AI, you can do some stuff faster and cheaper, but it will depend on what quality you are desiring for. Branding and logos. So pricings for these are ranging between $800 up to $6,000, depending on research, usage, and scale. A $5,000 logo might sound expensive until you realize it's going into everything. Packaging, website. It's basically defining the brand for years until you want to change it, of course. Web design. So are you getting UI, UX, development? A simple landing page might be like $2,000. A full e-commerce build, like $15,000. Don't just ask how much for a website or how much for an animation. Ask what you exactly need. What the site needs. What are you trying to tell with that video, with that animation? Picking the right pricing model. There are several pricing models depending on the type of work and the relationship between the client and the creative. One is flat project pricing. This is best when the scope is clear and is useful for logos, single animations, and branding projects. The second one is tiered packages. You can offer 3 levels: basic, standard, and premium. For example, a 2D animation explainer video. The basic could be $1,200, and it could include template-based and one voiceover only. The standard can cost like $3,000 and can be custom visuals, sound design, and transitions. And the third one, that is the premium one, can cost $6,000 and it can include everything custom. Character animation, that is the most difficult thing to do, full brand integration, and multi-use. This works well because clients can pick up based on the need and their budget, and creatives stay in control of the scope. The third model is the subscription or retainer, the ongoing support on monthly deliverables. This is great for content creation, and they can expect, for example, 2 videos per month, monthly social media design, brand updates, or microsites. This is good for creatives because they can get steady income, and great for businesses because they don't need to start from scratch every time, and can have modular designs that can help the business have everything more organized. We'll go deeper into this. How to build smart subscriptions. A creative subscription is not just unlimited design. It's a structured, consistent collaboration. For example, a video agency can offer 1 custom animation for $3,000 every month. Then a designer can offer 10 social media templates for $1,000. A studio can offer a full branding rollout over 6 months for $2,500. There is a guy on the internet that does a lot of podcasts that has this site that it's called Design Joy, that he has mastered this subscription thing. You should check out. He charges $5,000 and you can have unlimited designs. So if you are interested in this model, you should definitely check him out. He is one of the best on subscription-based model for designers. And for this to work, you need to be very specific and clear on what includes and what not includes. The turnaround times, as well as Design Joy has mastered these. The revisions, I believe that he just have like unlimited revisions because you just can request it, and once approved, you go to the next design. Subscriptions create less friction, less paperwork, and more momentum. It's perfect for brands that need consistent outputs and creatives who want stable cash flow. Real project example and value pricing. So let's make it real. We once worked with a client that was launching an edtech platform. They needed a 90-second explainer video in 2D, delivered in 3 languages with everything: voiceover, music, sound, animation, etc. We quoted $6,500. At first, they thought it was a bit too much, but the same video helped them close a licensing deal with a university worth over $250,000. That's like 38x return on their investment. And that's value-based pricing. Here's the principle. Don't price based on effort, price based on impact. And as soon as you get momentum and start getting this type of results, you can even charge more and more. And ask yourself or your client, what will this animation, video, design site will actually help you achieve? It's meant to boost trust, increase signups, land funding. What's the ROI potential? When you understand the why, the price starts to make sense. Red flags to avoid. For creatives, when clients say, "Can you do it for exposure?" It's just a small thing. My cousin has Photoshop, but you know what? For clients, you need to be cautious of creatives who won't walk you throughout their process, can't explain what's included in the price, ghost you after sending you the price. A good project is a partnership, and clear pricing builds trust on both sides. So, whether you're a creative trying to charge what your work is worth, or a business trying to invest wisely in your brand, understanding creative pricing is about more than numbers. It's about impact, clarity, and building work that actually delivers results. If you're a business and want a creative partner who thinks strategically, let's talk. And if you are creative and want more content like this, like, comment, and subscribe.